Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Lopez here coming to you with a brand new word on the streets. And as always, thank you for stopping by here at the On the Gun Line YouTube channel. If this is your first time or you are returning and haven't done so yet, do me a quick solid and just hit that like, make sure you comment, hit that subscribe, and most importantly, just come back again, please. No, I'm just playing. Hey, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I drop something new, whether it's a one of the streets like this, a Vepro reaction, or when I go live, or when I do a podcast episode where I shoot the shit and do an interview. Anyway, so with that being said, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we got some news coming from the good old Kamala Harris camp. And let's break it down with the new word on the streets. So apparently, Kamala Harris wants to go ahead and begin to give, or one of her policies is to provide first-time home buyers a $25,000 grant. Or look, the way she's making it sounds like it's going to be free money for you, first-time home buyers. So I wanted to check up on this and see what the hell she's talking about. You know what I mean? Because nothing is free. If it's one thing I've learned is nothing is free. It's going to come out of the taxpayers' cash, regardless, unless they're going to start rerouting more money out of the VA to pay for other programs. So, with that said, I did a little bit of YouTube and a little bit of a Googling, and it turns out that this has been something that's been planned out now for a couple of years. And in order to qualify for these $25,000 criteria, there's a lot of hoops to jump. And there's a lot of criteria you have to meet. Specifically, the very first one is obviously it has to be the first time you buy a home. And not only that, it has to be your spouse's first time buying a home, even if they're not on the loan. So if you're married already and your spouse is, let's say, divorced and they were a homeowner at one time with their previous spouse, guess what? You don't qualify. Oh, it gets better. Apparently, your parents can never have owned a home. So if your family unless your family's been renting all of their life, your parents have been renting all of their life, you're not going to qualify for this $25,000 free money that they're giving away. If you were given property, as far as like you inherited property, you do not qualify for it. If you make, I think it was if you live in the city where the median income is like 65,000, you can't make over 110%. I think they were saying was the fucking the percentage of where it's capped at. So, anyways, there's a lot of criteria. I implore you to go fucking read it. I'm just here giving you the breaking news. You could do the rest of the research. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and check that out. There's no such thing as free if it's one thing I've done learned. And the first thing that came to mind, honestly, was $25,000 as to a homeowner or as a new home. Well, that's all good and dandy. All the people in the market are going to do is just, guess what? Up the price another $25,000 because now you're guaranteeing an extra additional $25,000. That's what happens when you let the government into businesses. All right. Why do you think it costs so much to go to colleges and shit like that? Because the government said, hey, we'll guarantee that loan. We'll pay that loan. And look what they're doing now. Paying off motherfucking loans for, don't get me started. I'm about to fucking lose it. Anywho, yeah, that's what I wanted to come on here. And and what do y'all think? Now that we're on this topic with Kamala, price gouging. Look, I get it. Price gouging does happen. I've seen it happen. When I was out in Florida during the hurricane season back in 03 or 04, I can't remember which year it was. There was a significant price increase, but it wasn't happening in your big stores. It was happening in your mom and pop shops. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones that were price gouging. Now, if these people are trying to, the way they making it sound, or the way I'm hearing it, is they want to put a cap on your goods and services so that you don't get price gouged. Or here's the problem I see with that. Well, supply and demand, right? Supply and demand. Um, they'll just stop making as much of the product that you're trying to get. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just basic fucking business. Nobody goes into a business to lose money or to break even. People go into a business to make money. You see what I'm saying? And while it might sound heartless or whatever, if you can't if you can't afford to go buy a fucking steak, don't buy a steak. Buy chicken. All right? If you can't afford to buy ground beef, buy fucking chicken. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You think I'm out there buying motherfucking all these steaks and all that? Nope. My fridge has chicken and pork. That's it. Because them steaks be fucking expensive, and I'll be goddamned if I'm going to pay that much for a steak that I'm going to fuck up in cooking. I'd rather go to the restaurant and have them cook that steak for me. It's going to cost about the same fucking price anyway. So anyway, another thing, back to the housing thing. Look, y'all, all that's going to do as well is going to cause a bubble once again. You're going to get all these people with houses that they can't afford to live in, and they're going to default, and they're going to fucking foreclose, and their home's value is not going to be what they thought it was. And then we're going back to 2008 again. Hey, but you know what do I know? I didn't go to school for this shit. I'm just going off of experience of life, of what I see and what I think will happen. And for that alone, again, just do your research, y'all. You want to vote for Kamala? That's cool. But just remember, nothing's free. Nothing is free. And competitiveness between businesses is what drives prices down, not capping them at prices that they can't go over per se. It's expensive as hell out there, y'all. It's expensive as hell out there. But who's been in the position the last couple of years to drive up this inflation, to make the economy the way it is? And don't give me that fucking bullshit of, oh, we inherited a bad fucking economy. I'm just saying that it gets old when you blame the previous fucking administration. I got tired of hearing Trump saying it was Obama's fault. I got tired of Obama saying it was Bush's fault. Look, as a section chief, when you take over a howitzer and you take over a section, you sign for all that equipment. You sign for those soldiers. It becomes your responsibility now. And no matter how much I say, the chief before me fucked it up, it don't matter. It's mine now. So I take responsibility. I take accountability. And I would love to see these politicians nowadays stop slinging mud at each other. Stop fucking talking shit to each other. And how about just fucking tell me what you're going to do and how you're going to do it? Don't just give me some fucking rhetoric that sounds good, but you're not giving me any depth to it. Okay, I'm going to give you $25,000 to brand new home buyers. Okay, how? Where are you going to get the money from for that? That's what I want to know. Where are you going to get that money? How are you going to avoid the increase of another extra additional $25,000 that a home will undoubtedly be increased? What are you going to do? Build more homes? Cool, build the homes. I don't know if you've noticed what happens when people build too many homes in these areas, like these neighborhoods. These houses, they might as well just be made out of motherfucking drywall. Because honestly, they're cheap as shit. They are built by the lowest fucking bidder and with the lowest, cheapest fucking grade of materials that they can buy. Okay? Just remember that. And they're paying way, 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 way too much for these fucking matchbox homes. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't know if I rambled on too much, but y'all let me know if y'all enjoy what I just talked about here on Word on the Streets. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all tomorrow on Tuesday, where we'll see what we do a reaction to. With that said, I am Lopez, D-Lo, or D-Lo the Vet Bro, giving you that word on the streets. Y'all enjoyed it. Deuces, y'all.